Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, I promise you, man. This homeboy was like, man, give me your word. You went back for child support. He was like, he had a shock face. Mark was like, what you mean, give me my word? Bro, I went back for child support. Why? What's up? He was like, hey, Weezy, excuse me, Weezy, can I talk to him right quick? I was like, you know, I'm petty. I was like, yeah. I grab my shoes on, grab my CD player, CL20s. I was like, yo, I looked at him like, I gave dude the look. His man, like, my TV right there, bro. Like, I ain't say nothing, but I'm like, he was like, I did it. Next thing you know, lady closed the door. All the doors closed, boom. Next thing you know, the cut go up. They in that joint for a minute, you know what I mean? So I go sit at the bench. I'm sitting down there, my homeboy like, yo, what going on at your cell? I'm like, yo, man, dude, just pull up on him. Pull up on Mark. He was like, for what? I was like, this is homeboy. He was like, but for what? Don't let y'all look a little aggressive. I was about to come over there. I said, man, he said he wanted to know if people went back to court for child support. He was like, you're selling him back. I was like, remember? He said, oh, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, man, I told you, bro. So I said, man, that junk crazy, man. I said, yo, man, his homeboy, this caught a child. They said the police trying to grab his homeboy, whatever. So they talked for a minute, you know what I mean? So next thing you know, the doors pop. Doors pop. He get to come out. So he come out, he go to the booth. The lady let him out. The lady let my roommate out. He didn't say nothing to me. The lady let him out. He slide out. Mark dip. So Mark leave. So as soon as Mark leave, I look. The dude from his city, he pull up on me. He like, hey, what you say? Let me holler at you. Like, what's up? He's like, walk with me right quick, bro. I'm like, what's good? He start walking. He like, look, man, I know you ain't got nothing to do with this Weezy, man. I know you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to ask you to get involved or put nobody blast or like, you know what I mean? He was like, but look, you would sell it though. He was like, man, my cousin, man, Hawk, he just came back and said his lawyer told him they got a confidential informant that's trying to bring up a crime that happened, that it was unsolved, it was a cold case, and they trying to bring it back up because the person they saying they got something to do with it is in the jail with him. So I'm like, what do you mean in the jail? He was like, bro, they saying he up here. You know what I mean? He was like, man, the lawyer was like, they couldn't figure out no name or nothing like that, but they saying the person that's supposed to be like cooperating with the attorney, the people that's supposed to be cooperating with the prosecutors, man, is up here with us. So I'm like, that's crazy. You know, like it's all coming to me easily now. Like, I'm still like, what? He like, yeah. He like, yeah, bro. He like, real talk, man. He was like, man, Hawk just came back and say, man, it's somebody up here that came up there and was talking about some stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's, I said, so you think it's my roommate? He was like, that's why I'm asking you. Because he said he went back for child support. Weezy was right there when the lady called on the intercom and said he was going back for child support. Y'all see how this happened, man? He put me on blast like that. He put me on blast like that. Yo, I wasn't prepared to get put on blast like this. I'm letting you know that I wasn't prepared. Like, I was like my face wasn't doing this, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, Weezy was right there when the lady came on the intercom and said he got to go back to court for child support. He's a lie. That definitely didn't happen. The lady called on the intercom. Now, I didn't hear the first part of the conversation, but when I took my headphones off, she's telling him that the sergeant wanted him in the office. That's all I heard. The lady in the booth is not going to know what you're going back to court for. They're going to call her and tell her to get you out your cell to come to wherever you need to go to. That's going to be her only job. She's not going to know none of that information. So when bro put me on blast like that, I was like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to lie. I didn't know to tell the truth. But I said this. I was like, man, you know what? I didn't hear the beginning part of it because I still didn't have proof. You know what I mean? And I see that this is getting hectic. If this was court right here, y'all, he'll be ready to get the elbow game, y'all. So boom, he'll be guilty. Look at all the you see this? This is crazy right here. So I said, bro, I didn't hear the beginning part of the conversation. I didn't hear it, bro. I didn't hear the beginning part, but you know what? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, though, bro, like, Like that child support stuff looked shaky. That's what I said. He was like, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But you know what I mean? Like, who else could it be? He was like, man, for real. I said, yo, your homeboy was talking to him about some crazy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Because dudes do that. That's what dudes do in penitentiary, especially. I don't know how they do it now. It's probably outrageously out of control now because there's so much ratting going on right now. So like, dudes is probably on high alert, even though dudes back then when I was coming in the system was on high alert, not to tell your business. That's what you don't supposed to do. But I'm letting you know now, dudes will get around each other and dudes will be just doing war stories, back and forth, war stories. It'd be nothing but war stories. This is what I was doing back then. You don't remember when that happened and this happened. And remember I had this car and we went and did this and we was rolling over here and we popped up over in this city and we seen dudes and we went bananas. Like it's all type of stuff people be saying, man. So like that's just, people in prison has nothing else to do except talk. So like, you gotta learn how to keep your mouth closed when it comes to stuff that can get you jammed up though. Regardless of who you telling it to, your family member, a dude from your town, your hood, don't tell nobody, man. Cause stuff like this can happen. You know what I mean? So he like, man, Hawk say he ain't saying nothing crazy. He ain't saying nothing crazy for real. But all I'm saying is though, man, like who else? He the only one that went back to court. I said, you told Hawk he went back to court. He said, I'm gonna tell him when we go outside. He said, that's why he going out there to work. For he can tell Hawk when he went back to court. See, Hawk ain't know he went back for child support when he told us in child hall and we went outside. He said, now they didn't grab him and told him what he got. He said, man, we about to see what's up now. So that's why I was asking you, know what I mean? Do you think that's what he went for? I was like, bro, I ain't hear the beginning of the part. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not protecting the rat, y'all. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, man, that's a lock. He got to get out my cell, y'all. So boom. So I'm keeping my composure, even though this is going crazy. This is getting bananas. Everything is starting to blow up in his face. Everything is starting to come to light. Like I told y'all, it's hard to sweep stuff under the rug, gang. It's hard to do that, man. So now we go outside. We out there on the yard. This time we got the ball field. The dude, Hawk and them got yard one way down there. So we all down here. You know what I mean? Everybody out there. My roommate is on the fence way over there by the gym. They got them fenced in, but he's over there with the gym workers over there. So like he can talk to Hawk from what the yard Hawk is at, and we can talk to Hawk from the ball field. But we can't really talk to my roommate. But we can see him from their yard, like to by the gym where we located at on the ball field. But we can't see. You know what I mean? We can't really talk to my roommate. So we seen him hauling that Hawk. You know what I mean? So Hawk walked back over there to the dude in my part that pulled up on my roommate, and he talking to him. Hawk like, man, what you think? He like, man, I'm saying like, why he go back to court? You told him something. Did you talk to him? He's like, you know, I be always talking to him when he'll come out here and kick it with me. He said, I can't think on top of my head that I tell him something though. He was like, did you tell him that with the people? He was like, man, all the people saying this, man, the people came in here and said they about to indict me for some shit. Like, man, all I know is, man, they said somebody up here that's trying to tell on me, man. That's all my lawyer them say. He was like, man, for real, when the people come get me, then I'm gonna really know. So I'm like, because I don't know back then if they really had to like alert. Like, you know what I mean? Like if someone's testifying against you or someone's trying to testify on you later on from a jail or prison or something like that, I don't know if your lawyer gets that information. He might do, you know what I mean? But at the end of the particular moment, it's like bro ain't really caring. You know what I mean? Bro is not really caring. So the dude Hawk was like, man, for real. He was like, man, I think it's him. He was like, ain't nobody else go to court. And for real though, he was like, man, for real, like I ain't tell him nothing. He was like, man, he probably was around on the street. He was like, man, but like for real, dudes just be picking up seeds. He said he can just go in there and tell the people, yeah, like just off what he know, and they gonna believe it. He was like, I ain't tell him nothing, bro. So this the whole time he's saying it, I'm thinking, I'm like, he's right. Like dudes will just pick up info. Like you will have dudes pick up the info. Like, I was on the street around this time, and I heard about how he did this. Because y'all already know how it goes when you hear about something going down on the street. We hear about it first, right? So all dudes is doing is picking up information and putting it together like a puzzle, then presenting it to the prosecutors. So this is what he's doing. He has to be doing. So this is what bro's saying, bro. Like, man, I think he just, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, he right. I'm like, man, that man tell him. I was like, man, I told my homeboy, I was like, you know what? I said, when we get back, man, I said, man, my roommate got a slide game, y'all. So boom, he can't stay in my cell no more, man. There's just too much going on. So I couldn't even hear the rest of what Hawk and the dude was talking about. I let it go. Dude come back. I told him, I pull up on him. I was like, yo, let me holler at you. Me and my man was standing back by cell 12 by the window. He was like, what's up? I was like, look, I'm going to tell bro, man, he got to make like a banana, man. Pause, like, real talk, man. Like, he gotta make like a banana and split, man. Like, he gotta get up out of my cell, man. Like, real talk, man. Bro, I'm gonna tell bro, man, like, he gotta move, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I ain't finna stay in the cell with a dude that got something like that on his jacket, bro. Like, y'all saying we started telling, right? He was like, we ain't got no proof, man, but like, for real though, man, like, we gonna find out when they come pick Hawk up. He was like, his lawyers came and seen him and already told him. I'm like, this is crazy, man. So I'm like, this is all like wow to experience, because like for real though, like they don't know what's going on. Like I know this man said he went back for child support. That's all I know. That's all they know. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what did this man go back for? Like, what was it? Like, I don't know, man. Like, we all trying to figure that out. So he say that. Next thing you know, all the wreck over with, they done put all the people up. Now he come back in the party, Hey, CO, open up 6. He walked into the cell. As soon as he get to the cell door, he walk in the joint. As soon as he walk in the joint, he turn around right behind him. He was like, oh, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, look. I said, bro, I got some bad news for you, man. He was like, what? I said, man, look, man, I'm gonna try to get my man in here, right? I was like, for the time being, bro, I was like, cell 32 open, bro. I was like, you know, you got a job, you rock with the people like that, man. I said, man, go tell him you trying to move in there. He was like, what? His face got like this. He was like, what? I said, bro, go tell him you trying to move in there, bro. He was like, why? I said, what do you mean, why, bro? Like, bro, I said, bro, you say you went back for child support. He was like, I did, Weezy. I said, bro, listen, I don't know if you did or not. All I know is some shaky stuff going on in your town, and I don't want nothing to do with it, bro. I don't want that to stem in my cell. Your man done came and pulled up on you. I said, bro, listen, ask anybody to know me, bro. I don't be into all of that. I don't be into all that, bro. He was like, so I gotta move. I was like, yeah, you gotta move, bro. Like, what you mean? You gotta move, bro. I was like, bro, all this child support stuff, bro. I was like, man, I don't know if I believe that, man. He's like, oh, so now you trying to believe everything what the rumor is now, too? I said, bro, listen, man, like, for real, though, bro, like, your baby mama like you, bro. Like, I don't know why she did child support. He said, man, they can do child support, man. He said, all they gotta do is go file for their food stamps, Weezy. What do you mean? That's what happens in the real world. You ain't been in the real world. That's what happens, Weezy. I was like, man, listen, man. I wanted to say, I'm gonna be in the real world before you. You have Steve Kerr game. But I didn't say that. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, man. I'm like, man, all I'm saying is this, bro. I don't want to be a roommate no more, bro. I was like, if that fall back on you, bro, you're not finna be sellers with me anyway. So I said, we might as well get it out the way now, bro. I said, man, go tell him you trying to move, bro. He said, oh, what? I said, oh, we fighting. Like, what you mean? He was like, he thought about it. He was in the cell. He was like, the lady closed the door. Yeah, I got a trash can. Put the trash can right there. Trash can, stop the door. You know what I mean? So our door's still open. The lady went in the car, close that door, white. I'm like, yeah, hold on. She's like, all right, I'm like, hold on. Yeah. What's up, bro? What you gonna do, bro? You like, all right, I'm gonna go holler at the sergeant. He walked away like this. He was like, he opened the door. He was like, he went to go holler at the sergeant, y'all. So boom, sergeant come back in the pod. Everybody looking, the whole pod looking at it like this. I done put him on blast with this joke, kind of like, but what y'all want me to do? There's too much evidence against this man about being Jay Reed, man, and I can't take this stuff, man. I can't be around this guy. So now, like, we come back in, so he come back in with the sergeant. Sergeant come back in, sergeant like, wait, come here. Like, I walk in there, like, what's up? He like, why are you telling him he gotta go to 32? I said, he told you that? He said, nah, but I know it's something. He ain't say nothing. He just say he wanna move to 32. Why are you making him move to 32, white? I said, man, man, like, I just don't want to be his celly no more. I said, you told us you want us to be compatible, right? He was like, yeah. I said, well, look, I'm not compatible with him no more. Like, that's just what it is. I said, if you can move my man in the cell, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I said, my man trying to move. I said, cell 32 is open. That's the only reason why I did something like this. I said, I can't be in the cell no more. I looked him in his eyeballs. He looked at me, and I was like this, hold up. And, you know, police can kind of tell was like, they might don't know everything. But like, I'm trying to stay out of trouble with this move. This isn't, like, if he would have bucked, then that's getting in trouble because me and him would have fought and it would have just been crazy. But like, I'm trying to stay out of trouble with this move, y'all. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to stay out of trouble with this move. So they moved him, you know what I mean? He moved his stuff. He moved upstairs, got in cell 32, and he never said nothing to me ever again. He never looked at me no more in the pod. He never did nothing. And this been going on for like a week and a half now. So now the word get back and it was like, yo, they said Hawk got picked up. They took Hawk back to the jail. So the word get out about that. So everybody like, that's crazy now. Mark hasn't been nowhere. He hasn't been to court except those 2 times he said he was gone. You know what I mean? So they finally picked bro up. So he was gone for probably about 4 days. So I told y'all, they pack your stuff. When you gotta go back to court, they pack your stuff for a lot of reasons. They don't want to be responsible for leaving your stuff in the cell with a roommate that you're saying that's cool. And then when the roommate that you're saying that's cool take your stuff, who's responsible for the stuff? The popo is. So they just go in and alleviate all of that by telling you, pack your stuff up. Come on, that junk on the property. So when you get back, your bed might be here and it might not be. You know what I mean? Those are the possibilities. So the police don't do that stuff, man. I'm just letting y'all know. So they pack Hawk up. They pack Hawk up, man. That's my word. They packed them up. So it's in a cell in our pod open the whole time. And this is how bad this man luck is, y'all. Like, y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, this man luck super bad. Now, when Hawk came back from where they came from court or wherever they grabbed him to go, when Hawk came back, man, this word, they put him over in 2A, which is a non-smoking pod. So y'all already know he's coming from 4 buildings. So like, you know what I mean? Like the non-smoker, he don't want to be in a non-smoking pod. So he definitely can't be in a non-smoking pod. So we seen dudes talking to him from the non-smoking, they right across from us. You know what I mean? So you see dudes hollering at him. So only person that don't look happy is Mark. You know what I mean? So it was a dude, man. It was a dude in our junk that wanted the bottom bunk that was in a cell, that was in my homeboy that moved out his cell. The dude that was in his cell wanted the bottom bunk. But he said he would be a non-smoker to get a bottom bunk. Man, I promise you, man, he moved from A-Pod and they switched him out with Hawk, y'all. So boom! I promise you, man, Hawk walked in the pod. Hawk was like, he walked in like he was the owner of the block. He was like, Hawk kind of a little side strong. Hawk like, he called dude from his town. Dude coming on the steps like this, dude like this. When he seen Hawk, he was like, my nigga. Coming on the steps. What's up? He was like, Hawk talked to him. He put Hawk in his cell. He moved to my man over cell 16. He moved to my man over cell. So he gonna put his stuff up. Hawk come out. Mark's still out there working. That's my word. Mark came back. Goddamn. That nigga ain't say nothing to him. He ain't say nothing to Mark. Mark ain't say nothing to him, which was crazy different. You know what I mean? You would think that he had some information or maybe he don't. I don't know. All I know is he didn't say nothing to him. They switched shifts. When they switched shifts, the cool white dude started working. And be working our building downstairs, man. He started working, cool white dude. Man, I promise you, man, as soon as the nigga came on, they popped them doors. Man, the dude, Mark was about to go out. You hear somebody say, hey, Mark! Hey, Mark! He at the booth about to slide out. Hey, Mark! Hey, come here, man. He sees an arm. Cell 16. He like, what's up? I'm about to go to work, bro. He was like, nah, come here before you go. He was like, he went on and walked across the tip. He get across the tip. This is my word, he across the tip. He walk up at 16. As soon as he walk up at 16, all you hear is, motherfucker, fuck, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Hit the button. Hey, close my door. Hey, T told dude, hey, get this door closed. Get this door closed. Dude was like, yo, 16 say he taking a shit, close his door. Door closed, push. Cut up. That's all you hear, motherfucker. What the fuck? Show me your paperwork for child support, nigga. If you went back, all you heard was, come on, man, it wasn't me, man. You ain't got no proof it was me. He was like, motherfucker, show me your paperwork. The hell is wrong with you? Show me your paperwork. You went back for child support, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? The police trying to get me, nigga, for some shit, nigga, that I ain't had nothing to do with, motherfucker. What the fuck you told those people, man? He was, I ain't telling shit. I didn't say nothing, man. He was like, nah, fuck that. You saw something, nigga. You said something, man. This word, nigga, that shit sounded spooky. I was like, yo, like, just imagine having somebody in that predicament. You in a cell with the cut up game. Like, you might have a weapon, anything. You got this dude sounding super defenseless and scared. That's how Mark is sounding, man. They were like, man, I'm telling you, man, tell me the fucking truth. Mark was like, I'm telling you. That's all you heard was another smack. He was like, man, I'm telling you the truth, man. I went back for child support, man. He said, you a motherfucking lie. Smacked his ass again. I was like, damn. He's smacking the shit out that nigga. And they was like, man, I'm fucking telling you, man. I'm fucking telling you right now, man. If I find out it's you, I'm fucking you up, man. He was like, man, it won't me, man. It won't me. That nigga was looking serious. I was like, this nigga, that shit was crazy as a motherfucker. So he let him out the cell. Man, he let the nigga out the cell. He didn't bruise him up or nothing. I promise y'all, as soon as that nigga came out the cell, he walked straight to the booth. He was like, hey, let me out. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Let me out. Lady opened the door. He walked out. I said, man, this dude is psycho, y'all. So boom. Nigga went to work after that ass kicking or whatever that was. I look at Hawk. I look at the dude from his town. They standing by his door. They standing by a Hawk door. They right there. Hawk like, man, look, man, for real, we need to go in his cell and see what kind of paperwork he got. He'll have that child support paperwork. If he got filed a subpoena, if they subpoena him to go to child support, he gonna have the paperwork. He gonna have the fucking paperwork, man. I'm saying in my head, like, yo, like, if it quack like a duck, like, what? It's a duck, goddammit. Like, what are you doing? I kicked the nigga out my cell. Like, I don't know what these dudes was doing, but all I know, if this was me, y'all, I would have been reacting. I would have had to. Like, y'all would have had to. Like, if this man's just going to, like, if he's going back to court on you for something you think you didn't even do. Because I told y'all dudes get seeds and put it together and create shit. So, like, he's feeling like he's totally innocent with this shit. The nigga got that Hawk looking like, man, he don't know what the fuck to do. He done smacked the shit out of the nigga, beat the nigga ass, but he still didn't have no proof. I see the dude that he be talking to, and I'm like, yo, man. I said, man, for real, I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Dude will end up telling and dipping, because y'all niggas playing around. And I wasn't saying that like I was yeasting shit, but I'm just like, for real, I kind of wanted a rat out the pod. Like, I done got him out the cell. Now it's time to get the rat out the pod. So whoever is the sacrificial lamb to do that mission, like, I don't give a shit, man. Let's get him out. Now, he ain't telling on me. He telling on y'all niggas. So I basically just told them niggas like, yo, y'all niggas moving stupid. That's basically what I was saying. I wasn't trying to throw gasoline on this shit. But, like, for real, that's what they was doing. You know what I mean? So he like, man, it's my word. He was like, man, I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's him, man. I don't know if it's him. He was like, man, look, my lawyer told me it's either somebody in here or somebody I was in jail. Either way, it's somebody going back talking. You know what I mean? So I'm like, who else could it be? It couldn't be nobody else, man. So Hawk like, man, for real though, man. He was like, man, the people came and got me. They were questioning me about all type of shit. They said, goddamn, they looking for this one piece. I said, so the Knox came and got you? He was like, yeah, the Knox. He was like, the niggas from my city. Goddamn, yeah. He took me to the joint. Techno Brew. They questioned me about some old ass shit. Goddamn, talk about this, but he was like, they know vital shit. So he was like, they saying they giving me a chance now to confess to kind of like to get that case unclosed. Like they was like the case been cold, but like they trying to get closure to the dude people. So they like they'll offer me this and da. So I'm like, man, he was like, man, they offered me just to tell the truth. He was like, they offered me, I already got this amount of time. He didn't say the time. He was like, I already got this particular amount of time. He was like, I'm gonna get more time. I'm locked up forever anyway. So I'm like, that's crazy. He was like, man, I don't know, man. He was like, dude, trying to mess me up, man. Whoever it is, man. I was like, you think it's really him? He was like, who else could it be? I was like, yo, that shit wild. I was like, yo, that's wild right there, man. Like, that's wild. When Hawk told me that, John, I was like, that's wild. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I would do in this predicament right here, man. But like, my roommate definitely showed Master Splinter vibes. You know what I mean? Like, that child support joint wasn't feeling good to me. He was going back and forth to that joint. He came back smelling like French fry gang. Now I didn't even tell them that. You know what I mean? This man came back to my cell smelling like a fresh McDonald's bag. Like I ain't tell him that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, like they gotta figure this shit out, man. And then figure it out. The best move to do is to get at him now, y'all. So boom. He's a damn rat, man. Get him out of here, man. So like, Mark just was walking around. He was just looking stupid in the face, man. Like just he'll always keep a dumbass look like. It's stupid. His look would always just be, you know what I mean? Like me and him start talking. It is like I just looked at him in a different way after that, man. Like he just looked like a fucking a real snake type of guy, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because he always complaining about that 25 years that he had. You know what I mean? Now all this shit is coming to the light. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this shit wild as a bitch. So I never would speak to him. Man. But the nigga Hawk and the other nigga did nothing to him. They did nothing to him for a few weeks. Now, after a few weeks went by, man, I promise you, I think they just got mad all over again. Because, like, I think dude Hawk was just really feeling like, man, it's nothing he can do. He don't know who it is. Like, somebody's going to try to give him more years than he already has. You know what I mean? So, he was just, I guess he was angry about the whole situation. And one day, he lashed out. He lashed out on bro again, man. My word, man, they lined him up decent. The dude that knew him, that's in the block with Mark, they called him up to dude's cell. They get the dude's cell, man. Hawk already in there, man. Hawk in there. All you hear is him. All you hear is Mark saying this. All right, Hawk. I go look. He was like this. Hawk was hitting him like this. He was like, all right, Hawk. I ain't do it. He get out the cell. He come out the cell. He's like, man, I ain't do it, man. Hawk was like, nah, nigga, you did something, nigga. You did something, nigga. You trying to ruin my life. He was like, nah, you want me? Stop, my He didn't even run. He did like this. He balled up. He was like, nigga, you trying to, He just started punching that nigga some more. I was like, what the fuck? He hit that nigga. Nigga was like, he balled up, game decent. He need him. He was like, nigga, you did something, nigga. You did something, nigga. He was like, motherfucker, I don't want to see your face no more. Get the fuck out this pod, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you out of check in. Fuck your job up, nigga. If you in this pod, we come out, nigga. I'm gonna get the motherfucking hammer, nigga. And I'm gonna motherfucking stab your dumb ass, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, fuck it. I ain't got shit to lose. He just went ballistic. He was on some shit. Nigga, I ain't got shit to lose, nigga. They trying to give me 50 years, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Hell is wrong with you? I was like, damn. Like, it was a lot of unanswered questions with this whole shit. You know what I mean? On Hawk's side and on Mark's side. But at the end of the day, man, the nigga goddamn Mark was a rat, y'all. So boom. Knew he fucking was, man. I knew he was the whole time. So the nigga Mark, this is my word. Just like when I kick him out, he follow instructions. The nigga follow instructions to a T. So the goddamn these niggas told him he gotta get the fuck out. Man, I promise you, this nigga went and packed his shit. He packed his shit. Man, when they came through and counted, that nigga had all his shit sent by the office. The COs see him. They're like, yo, who the fuck is this? He like, I gotta either go to the hole or you could put me in another pod. Dude was like, what? I don't got the authority to put you in another pod. Go to your self-account. He was like, I ain't going back on my self-account. He's like, oh, so you want to go to the hole? That's what you saying? He was like, well, so be it. And nigga said, the clip shit then, so be it. Goddamn, I was like, that nigga said, so be it. You know, my cell right there, that nigga said, so be it. I'm like, this nigga a maniac. So goddamn, they counted. You know what I mean? They called the sergeant. When they come back, the sergeant was like, all right, his stuff was already packed, made it easy. Took his dumb ass to 3 building game. So he went to the hole. The man went to the fucking hole, man. So he was in the hole. I lost track of him like he was in the hole. The nigga Hawk just kept looking like he was sick. Hawk ended up getting into it with a white dude that was in there, man. The white dude kicked Hawk ass. I promise y'all, man, it was crazy. His man wasn't even around. But he get into it with a white dude. The white dude got off on him, man. They got to fighting kind of like close to the booth by the payphones. I forgot what it was over. But him and Hawk was wrecking. They was wrecking in that joke super hard. White dude got off on Hawk, man. So they went to the bing. That's how Hawk got sent to the hole. So Hawk went to the hole. You know what I mean? I never seen the nigga goddamn Mark no more on the compound. So I'll say probably within about a couple weeks went by, maybe 3 weeks went by after Mark went to the hole. That's when Hawk went to the hole. So I never seen Mark come back out no more. He didn't even do shit to even go to the hole. Like when you check in, they might drag you for 5 days, then get you somewhere else. You know what I mean? So he never came to fuck back out. He said fuck his job. He said fuck everything. So he never came back out. Man, I promise y'all, man, I'll say probably about a year later, y'all. A year later, I'm back in 4 building now. You know what I mean? I'm back in 4D at this particular moment, man. And I ran into a dude from their city. Man. He gave up. And the reason why we made him give it up because he knew I was in the block when we was all in 2B. So he was telling me, he was like, yo, you remember, because he from their city, he was like, yo, you was in the pod with Hawking on was in the pod. I'm like, yeah, I was in there. He was like, bro, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I'm like, what? He was like, man, say word. He was like, the nigga Mark went back, man, and went to court on that nigga. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. But I knew already. I was like, bro, like, it's a lot that he did that shit. He was like, yeah, bro. Like, he was like, that nigga went back and got 15 years chopped off his shit, bro. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. He was like, man, that man got 10 years left. He going home ASAP. And I started calculating, because I'm like, damn, this nigga had more time than me. Now this nigga go home before me. So I'm like, oh, for 10 years, he already been down about 5, 6. You know what I mean? He probably got about 3. Man, that nigga ain't had nothing left. So I'm like, damn. I said, so what the fuck happened to Hawk? He was like, man, shit, that nigga Hawk on the mountains, man. He was like, man, they gave Hawk goddamn 45 game. I said, man, they gave that nigga Jordan comeback number? He was like, bro, that nigga got 45 years, bro. I was like, God damn. So I was like, what this whole shit? He was like, bro, it was an M. It was about an M that happened. That nigga got away with. They couldn't find out who did it. They didn't know but nothing about nothing until somebody helped them, man. You know what I mean? And the person that helped him, he said, was Mark. He was like, Mark did that shit, man. I was like, man, dude was like, man, for real, you know, nigga can't be away from their baby mamas. That's the first time I heard that. And that's a fact, man. Like, dudes is not leaving their girlfriends and their baby mamas behind too long. If they got a way out, if niggas see a way out, dudes gonna take a way out, man. Like, it's at an all-time high right now, man. Like, but if niggas see a way out, dudes gonna take a way out. Ain't nobody leaving their girls and their baby mamas. And that's exactly what Mark was doing. He wasn't trying to leave his baby mama. He wasn't trying to leave his kids for real, man. He was down a little bit of time. Well, look how it all panned out for a rat, man. The rat only gonna have to do 10 years. You know what I mean? But in the process, he ruined another nigga life, which is man. And his man got Jordan comeback number, which is 45 game. You know what I mean? So now his man got 45, probably whatever top of what he already had. So basically, he's never coming home for a while, man. You know what I mean? So like, it's a messed up situation of how this shit was, man. But like, I promise you, the nigga was in my cell. The nigga said he was going back for child support game, y'all. That shit was nuts, man. And for real, like, I don't know if nothing ever happened to him. He might be on the street. I don't know what the hell happened to this man, but all I know is, man, he got somebody in the mountain stuck forever, man. It's like, that shit is crazy, man. Like, the snitching is at an all-time high, man. To alleviate all the snitching, man, stay your ass out of trouble and stay your ass out of prison. If you don't get in trouble, you don't gotta tell on nobody, man. But just get it, let's get this in your head, man. If you riding around in a car with 4 niggas and y'all talking about sliding and gliding, man, somebody gonna tell, man. Like, don't think nobody gonna tell. Y'all niggas be riding around 100 deep doing dumbass mischief for no reason and wonder why niggas telling. Like, change your life around, man. Do other things, man. Because right now you got people like this nigga goddamn Mark that'll try to ruin your fucking life, man, and get you late, man. Niggas ain't doing niggas is not trying to do no time they don't have to do, especially in 2025, man. So tighten the fuck up out there, y'all, because everybody's ratting, man. Period, man. But that was a crazy situation. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all know the count, man. And my birthday tomorrow, y'all, man. My birthday is tomorrow, man. I will be 43 years old, man. October 7th, 1982 game. I know I don't look that old, man, but yeah, I'm about to be 43 tomorrow, man. So if anybody want to donate to the channel, man, hit that thank you button, man. Hit that thanks button, man. And just donate to the channel, man. Hype me up on all my videos, man. Share your videos out, man. I'm going through the matrix of Virginia. Nobody support game, man. So everybody that rock with me, I need y'all to share me out to y'all people, man. Share me out to your co-workers. Show me out to your loved ones. Share me out to everybody, man, because we need to stand out the way messages to get around the world to everywhere, man. Don't forget, it's a real nigga birthday tomorrow, man. So y'all show me some love, man. But y'all already know what to do with this video, man. Like, share, subscribe this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.